So, as you can see, they weren't letting us pass. They were like, not Gandalf. Who is it? The white wizard that was in Lord of the Rings.
Saruman?
No, Saruman was the mean guy.
No, that's Saul.
So, yeah, we've read the books and watched the movie, but y'all know who said you shall not pass. That's what the
Lord of the Rings references.
Right, that's what the llamas told us that day. You shall not pass. So, we get in there. AJ, what was your first thought when we get in the park and animals are at the car?
This is going to take a long time.
Like, we literally weren't moved. We didn't move for 10 minutes.
We had to literally, like, back up until another car came so that they drew the attention of the animals and we could sneak in past the baby llama. That was the one that was stopping us.
Yeah, the baby llama sat down.
Right in front of the car.
Yeah, that was crazy. It was a pretty rough entrance to the place.
This tastes good.
And they were trying to get me to feed the animals while all the other ones were crowding the car.
Did we feed any animals?
We tried to sacrifice you.
They tried to. They tried to feed some animals, but it'll always be an extra emu or llama coming by trying to get something.
Oh, remember the greedy camel?
Oh, can we get to him in a minute? I'm still traumatized.
I'm trying to think. We fed some of the animals at the gate too, though.
We did, and that's what started it. Y'all left me on my own.
We went through the whole park.
We're sorry that we left you on your own.
A second time.
We're sorry.
We had to.
I got strawberry.
How did we leave you on your own?
So at the gate, I'm thinking, oh, these alpacas, not alpacas, what were they, llamas? They'll stop. They're not gonna be greedy. I didn't know how to get them away from the bowl, and I'm sitting there like, help, get it away. And everybody's just like, look at mom. And everybody, I mean, this guy was.
I'm driving the car.
Cackling, and AJ was no help. My only son.
What do you mean?
You have a dead son.
I was helping.
Genesis. So I literally had no way of getting the alpaca. Well, I keep saying alpaca, the llama away. It was so hard.
You want it to be an alpaca.
I wanted it to be something that it was not. So we were trying to talk Genesis into getting them to come around to her side. She was
on
not.
the second.
She was not a team player on it. She was like, "No, I'm okay. Y'all go ahead and do what you're doing."
On the second time we went around, yeah, that's true. Because I was so scared of the animals after the first time. I knew how aggressive they were.
Well, y'all are not talking about the good parts, though. There was a very friendly animal when we first went in. I don't know what kind of animal it was, but let me tell y'all this experience. So you got to think, we had been accosted by emu and llama and everything at the gate. Ostrich, too, at the gate.
Yes, at the gate.
Right? And so we're thinking this is going to be the way that it's going to go the whole time. But we get in finally. We're making our way through the beginning of the park. And so there's this small little animal with horns. He's got really curly horns.
Can I talk about him?
Hold on. Okay, go ahead. What are you going to say?
So, when Dad was trying to feed him, it couldn't reach the food, so the animal was like... And then Dad said, put it on the ground.
He was having a communication with this animal that
well, my thought was
no one else heard.
Because every other animal was coming up to the car. They were coming up to the car, they were eating out of the bucket. But this one animal was just like, he was really respectful. Everybody else was disrespectful. He was just like really, I don't know.
He was short. He couldn't even reach the car. So
but I was reaching out and I was like, and he was like, no.
Put it down there.
I was like, what do you want? And he was like, put it on the ground.
He didn't say that.
That's what he said. He said, hey man, put it on the ground. He was like, just put it on the ground. It was going to be good. Y'all go on your way. And so I understood it. We had a moment where I understood this animal, and I think my life will never be the same from this point on.
Let's flash forward to this part. And this had to be the worst of all times. There was it a boar? What was that? With the big horns, it looked like a cow.
It looked like a bison. I called him a bison.
Yeah.
I'm sure it wasn't a bison. But
I think it was a bison.
couldn't have been.
Water buffalo. That's what it was.
I don't think so either.
It was. Okay. It was a buffalo then. It was a big animal.
It puts you in the mind of those animals.
It was a big animal.
It was more
with
like a cow.
Huge head. This animal was the size of the car we were driving, guys. And I decided it was huge.
It was as tall as me.
Yeah, it was pretty tall. So he came up to me, he started eating, and he was so heavy. His head was so heavy. I dropped the food bucket.
That was the first time she probably lost their bucket.
That was the first bucket losing, and it was on me.
How many buckets did we start
Let's not talk about that.
We started with maybe 3 buckets.
We had 3 buckets.
And then, like, the second time we went around, we got, like, 6, I think.
We got extra buckets out of that other thing and divided the food up. Because we were like, oh, they're not gonna get us this time. But we got, okay? Let me tell you who got us the worst. Every time. Go.
The camels.
One camel in particular. It's very rude.
A very rude camel.
Ghetto, I do not recommend.
It just snatched the thing out of my hand first. Like, the first time it snatched it out of my hand, and then the second time, snatched it out of her hand. That thing is so greedy.
Like, I was like, okay, you're good. You've eaten. I pulled it back. I was like, you're not going to take this out of my hand. And he aggressively grabbed the cup with his little snout and was like, get out of here, lady. I'm taking this thing. And he would not let any other camels eat.
And this is the funny part about it.
Nothing was
He takes the cup with his mouth and he turns it up right in front of her face. And he's just shoveling them. And he takes his hands and then he's shoveling them. He didn't do that. But still, he did turn it up. And it was amazing. I don't know, it was disrespectful. But I was amazed at
You were here for that disrespect, weren't you?
I mean, I was just like, that's awesome, you know? That you can pull that off. The amount of disrespect these animals. No respect for human beings and human guys.
So, my ultimate favorite was the zebras. They were huge, but they were so regal. And
my ultimate favorite were the small ones.
How'd you like that emu? It was pretty small.
No, it wasn't. It was terrible.
Why was it terrible?
It wouldn't stop eating.
It came in the car after you. That's why. What did you think about that emu?
You can't put the food out there and then pull the food into the car.
She got all scared and it came into the car for some more food.
And then
she's dropped all the food in the car.
And then it was all a blur. Next thing you know, food is all in the car.
Oh yeah, we were vacuuming food for forever.
There's still food in the windowsill.
Oh my God.
Genesis just discovered this moments ago that we still have.
Well, Genesis needs to clean it up.
We're gonna have to vacuum it out probably.
Yeah, I think so.
I think y'all can tell how good these charcuterie boards are.
I know it's so good.
We've just
Charcuterie boxes.
Boxes, yes, certainly.
Charcuterie.
We just demolished them.
Well, when we left though,
Did you eat
we had the most beautiful
strawberry
experiences.
yet?
Yes, he did. Jen, didn't you say you liked the birds?
Oh, the birds!
I tried. Oh, Dad, remember when we were taking a selfie, like, and then a bird just came on your arm? Just flew on your arm while we were taking a selfie.
Cool story, bro.
And I had one on.
What?
Bro? And I had one on the stick while I was eating.
Yeah.
It probably didn't know that we were taking a picture.
What was that little stick called? It had little bird feed on it.
Bird.
What was it called? I want to say pixie stick, but that definitely wasn't.
A bird stick? That's the best I could do. I don't know. It was a bird. It was a stick with bird food on it. So, you guys are haters.
What do you mean? The intellectual side of the table just was having a discussion about It being called a bird stick.
We weren't saying
Does
anything
anybody
over here. What
want
do
a
you
pickle
mean?
on a stick?
No thanks.
I'd say that the best animal was the zebra.
Yeah.
And the honorable mention was
That
the small
isn't-
animal
Isn't the
that nodded towards the ground.
I'd
And had
say
a personal connection with my father here. And the camel who snatched
What
it.
was the animal I was talking to? I was like, hey guys, hey.
It was
bro.
that. It was like a something a lot.
Just slow down.
It was some kind of
Take your time.
It was
looking creature.
Ocelot. That's what it was. It was ocelot. Yeah.
Ocelot.
It was ocelot.
Are you sure?
I'm 100% sure.
Or are we just
Ocelot.
making up names here? Somebody's
not.
making up.
Ocelot?
If I'm wrong, just let me know in the comments.
If I'm lying,
Sorry.
I'm flying.
Wild Animal Safari people, please correct me. It's fine. But we appreciate y'all for hanging with us and having story time and charcuterie boxes. I ate all my olives.
Oh, you have a whole stick of olives. Great.
You like your father more than me.
Hey, look.
I see.
Why
Thank
are
you.
you putting that pickle in my face?
a pickle on a stick
A
with
gherkin.
cheese.
With cheese. Well, guys, thank y'all for joining us. We want you to like, comment, and subscribe our video. We want you guys to follow us on Instagram, like us on Facebook. Make sure to stay tuned with what the Harvests are doing. And when you see us out and about, just say hey, because it's the Harvests.
Hey, can I say something?
Sure.
Okay, I have a question for you guys watching this video. Is it weird to like pickle flavored stuff but not like actual pickles? If you think so, if you want to answer the question, type in your answer in the comments.